sharing this in a couple places, and then we will get started. All right, can you hear me okay? And embellishments. It's exciting. Put those up there. I'll find them later. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Got a little bit of time. I need to bring up the 52-week challenges. See if I can find them. How are you doing, Amy? What's going on with you this week? Not much is going on. Lost my stream, lost my stream. Mostly just work. I feel ya. That's good. Yeah, I made breakfast a little bit ago, and then now I am obviously doing this. And then I don't know what. We've got no plans today, so it's nice. Hey, Anna, how are ya? We got another minute till 10, and then I will go into the challenges, but I thought I would show you. So here's the next two. If you've been following my YouTube channel, I'm doing scrap lift Sundays. So there's a group and they pick somebody scrap lift every Sunday. And so this is going to be next week's, which is cool. And then this is the following week, the last week of August. So I've just been kind of working on those a lot lately. It's kind of my new thing. So trying to finish those up. But I've been using a bunch of old 49 and Market collections. So I've been really enjoying that. You need to listen to my podcast. You should listen to the podcast. It's good. It's very Disney though. It's not scrapbooking. So, um, if you're a Disney person, you should definitely listen to the podcast. Thanks, Anna. I just thought I'd give you guys a sneak peek. These will be coming to my channel, the next two Sundays. So today's layout, I really like. That's up. It's up. It'll be today's layout. You'll see at 1 o'clock Eastern is when it goes live. So, but these are the next 2 weeks. So I thought I would show you guys, give you guys a little sneak peek. since you came on early. But what are we doing today? Well, today we are going to be doing a 52-week challenge. So I thought I would just quickly go over as a reminder to people where you find the 52-week challenges because I think some people have forgotten about it. So the 52-week challenge is a challenge that Michelle put together to try to kind of help people get motivated to do um, a layout or a project every week of the year. So our goal is 52 projects. And I know, it seems sometimes like there are weeks where we just don't have the energy or we just don't have the time or we just don't have the inspiration. So what Michelle has done is put together prompts for each week of the year, and we put it in a folder called the 52-week challenge. And we do not expect that you'll actually do one a week, but we are hoping that everybody does 52 projects a year. So if you're on our Facebook group and you're on an iPad or an iPhone or your phone, an Android, whatever, it's under the albums. If you're on the computer, it's media then albums. But if you scroll through the albums, you'll see the 2025, and I've got a lot of glare, but I'll see if I can bring it up to the screen. The 2025 layout challenge, the 52 layout challenge, third annual. That's us. When you click on that, it'll take you to every month. And every month for the weeks of the month, Michelle has given you a challenge. So I'm going to go to August and I'm going to read you guys the 4 that are for August. Week 32 is vacation themed paper. Week 33 is a layout with no pattern paper, just solids. That one scares me a little bit, so I'll probably need to do it. Create a layout with a selfie and list 5 of your current favorites. That's week 34. Week 35 is create a layout inspired by this sketch. And there's always a sketch. So each month also comes with a sketch. So you're also getting 12 sketches for our layouts. Excellent. Amy's gonna use one of the sketches. So just to keep you guys informed, I mean that's kind of a fun thing to do, and it's pretty inspirational. But what I'm gonna do today is I printed a sketch off of Pinterest, and I'm gonna be doing the vacation themed. And I've got 2 pictures, one of Katie, one of Jared, with the LL Bean boot. They just went to Maine, and I'm gonna be using the um, Happy Travels collection. I linked to it on the Facebook page because I thought that would be fun. Some tags already just flying out. I've already used this collection once, but that's what we're going to do. So we will go ahead and get started. I do have this blue and this hunter green. I thought I would use as mats. If you look at this page, they have matted the big base paper in the back. So that's what we're going to be going for. But let's start looking at our paper. The one thing I didn't pull out is a white paper for the background. Let's look to see if there's something in the collection we can use. And then if not, I will go pull a solid white. So I've already used some of this, but we're going to just go through the collection right now. So this is stamp paper. I actually used the stamp paper on something, but it does have these cool arrows and they go pretty well with the, see, I've already lost the photos. There they are. It's kind of fun. We might use this green as maybe either the border or the stripe. So we'll keep this green out since it's already cut. Oh, now look, I would give up all of these cut aparts, but I could certainly use the map paper as the background. We're going to decide how we feel about that. Or I have just this pink, but I don't love the pink with these pictures because the pictures really go more blue. So I don't think I'm going to use the peach for that. And that blue is just, that blue, that might actually work. We'll see. I have this really cool green polka dot. This has some of the cut aparts. Now, if you'll notice in the sketch, it has like a 3x4 card on the side. I'm probably going to use tags instead, but we do have that. Then I have a Color Vibe green that apparently I used with this last time. I have this blue that's got tone-on-tone suitcases with the hot air balloons. Get the rest of these. 4x6 cut aparts with a stripe. And you know what? I might be digging that stripe. I might be doing that stripe with the green. That might be what we end up doing right there. Yeah, I'm going to put this back. Now, this has some cut aparts, but look at that paper. That might be fun as the background instead of the map. The map might be just a little bit too boring, but then that stripe might be too much. Ooh, choices, choices. Then we have more cut aparts. These are more journaling cut aparts. I really like this. And we have a black. And then we have, this is a tone on tone green. It's a weird green, not gonna lie. Hey, Kathy. Hey, T. We are doing the travel collection for the August challenge, and we're using Happy Travels. So we're trying to decide what colors we want. And if I go back and I do the floral and the green with that stripe, I think that will be a lot of fun. So I think that's what I'm going to do, is those three papers. And that's kind of what I've decided. So let's start by making this page. Now I have both green and blue. I think I'm going to go with green to do around the borders of these. Put the blue back with it. Let's get started. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is cut this down to 11.5 by 11.5 and mat it on one sheet of green so that we have a little border on it. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to gut the middle of this paper because I know I'm going to need more. Get out my handy dandy Fiskars that I keep just for gutting. Only reason I have a Fiskars in my life anymore is to gut. Why, you ask? Why? Because it stopped cutting cleanly. So I love my Tim Holtz, but I can't gut with it. And for situations like this, where I really need a little bit more of the color to matte, you have to figure out how to gut paper. Morning, Deb. So, how is everybody? I went over the 52-week challenge, but I guess I'll ask here now that we have a few more people watching. How many of you have been doing some of the 52-week challenges? I really think that they're a fun way to kind of expand the challenges we have. I know we have a monthly challenge, but those 52-week challenges give you 3 or 4, actually 4 or 5 different options every month. I think they're super fun. Okay, so we've got it. I have these 2 little embellishments that I just put up there that are not for this. We have gutted. Now we're going to put this down. Oh, so much fun. Very LL Bean, if I must say so myself. Very LL Bean. Am I sad to have lost some of these 4x4s? Yes. That is the problem with some of these collections, is that you have to make choices. And, you know, we all do, but it is just part of. It's part of the process. Okay. So the reason you got the paper, you still get this border, but now you have mats. That's the next thing we're doing. We're going to mat these photos. I'm going to try to just measure the mats to make them the same size, but I think instead I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm just going to eyeball it. It drives some people insane, but you know what? Those of you that have been around a while, you know, not a fan of the measuring. Jessica's not a fan of the measuring. It does make certain people in my house upset because I don't measure anything. It's not just scrapbooking. It's like, oh, do we have something to put up on the wall? I'll just eyeball it. John's the guy that gets out the measures and the levels and all of that. And I'm like, we'll just eyeball it. It'll be fine. Look at that. Fine. Okay. Now we need, this is the sketch we're doing, one strip right across the bottom. I think we're going to use the blue for that. So we're going to do a strip. This is probably 4 inches. We'll call it 4 inches. You know what, T? In some ways it does seem like me, but not like me, but in my real life, I have to do a lot of measuring. So in my scrapbooking life, I just like to have fun. Okay, so let's put this here. Super fun. And then this has got a wider, so we're going to do that 5 by 10. And I got to cut this to 11 and a half. Okay, so this is going to be 5, and we'll probably do 9.5. That gives it an inch on either side. Hmm, maybe not. We'll do 5 by 10 and a half and see if we like it. So how is everybody? 5 by 10 and a half. See if we like it. I think I want this thinner. Yeah. Well, maybe not. I think it looks okay. Okay. Now we have basically copied this sketch. We're good. We're going to throw it away so we don't get distracted by it. You have to work later. That's a bummer. Okay, I want to put a green border around this, and then I want to put two green strips here. The first thing we're going to do is cut two 1/2 inch green 12 by 12s. And then this was 10 and a half by 5. So we're going to do 5 and an eighth or 5 and a quarter by 10 and 3/4. So see, I did just do some measuring there for you. You guys are tired. Got to finish hubby's birthday card. Love it. Okay, we got that. Let's add the green to the bottom of this. Nope, that's not good. There we go. And pop this. The challenges. Should we do a roll call of how everybody's doing on the crop challenges? A lot of people are finishing. Because I'm the one who posted the original challenges, I get to see every time somebody adds a comment, and we've got a lot of people with case closed. Love to see it. How's everybody who's watching me doing? Only 5. You only have 5 to go, or you've only done 5. I'm not sure which way that is. Only done 5. You got Mojo back. Hoping to get more done this week. Deb, are you hoping to get your mojo back or you have your mojo back? Wasn't sure what you were saying there. I'm hoping that is you are getting your mojo back and you're going to be doing. You have 10. That's awesome. 10 is great. Okay, guys, what do you think? Super fun. Now, the most important thing we have to do is in this bag, find all of the tags that I cut apart to find a tag we like. Because the problem is I cut the tags apart and then I just threw them in the bag. Okay. So I love to travel. I kind of like enjoy the journey. It also has the orange from the flowers and the blue. Yep. Let's do enjoy the journey. So let's cut that. Just need to take pictures. That must feel good that you're done except for the pictures. Okay, let's poke a hole in this. And color ribbon. Thinking maybe a yellow. Let's see if we have a mustard yellow. And I see right there. Let's find the end of this. Maybe. this away. Morning, B. How are you? We got a lot of people watching now, so a lot of people are getting working done. I've seen 20, I've seen 10 and 5. That's great. Anyone you get done is a chance for a gift card. So just remember that. Any one of them you get done is a chance for a gift card. So 10 is 10 chances for a gift card. You know what I mean? So just get as many done as you can. Hopefully they're inspiring you. Okay. Now let's see. We have in chipboard. I haven't even opened the chipboard. I have some of the foam stickers. I got the sticker sheet. So what we're not going to be using on this layout, bits and pieces, large pieces, page kits, and the wonderful um, frames. So you got to kind of pick your battles here. For today, I'm not going to use those, and I'm just going to stick with what we have here. It's okay to say I'm going to limit what I'm looking through. So now I do see vacay, and I kind of like that. Vacay. And then up here, nothing but good times. Because I do want to bring in that yellow. So nothing but good times. And then vacay. That's fun. Put those right here for just now. Some geotags. Anything on the chipboards we like. And this is where I wish I had like hiking boots. Like there's been collections that have had hiking boots, and I've been like, when am I ever gonna need a hiking boot? This is the time I really need a hiking boot. Can anybody think of what collection had hiking boots that I might have in my closet? I want to, was it Where to Next? Was it Where to Next? Somebody. Where to Next have hiking boots? I have this old collection. Also, no hiking boots. I'm looking, guys. We're on a hiking boot. Where to next? I think I don't even have stickers. I think I just have a 6x8 pad. Nope. Sticker. This is bold and bright. I keep all my Vicky Bootin together, so we're just looking. Nope. Look at the back of this. Was it possible there was a hiking boot on here? Nope, there was tennis shoes. Okay, well, we searched. Oh, but you know what? This popped out, and this was a weekend getaway. I'm just gonna put that on there. Ha. Okay. If at any point in the next week one of you finds where a hiking boot might be, well, feel free to message me. Weekend getaway. I think I'm gonna put it here. Actually, I'm going to put it here. Weekend getaway. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So we did not find hiking boot. Very sad. In my head, I'm thinking, do I have a stamp that's a hiking boot? Do I have anything? I don't think I do. I'm also thinking to myself, isn't this something you should have looked for before now? But another thing that's kind of LL Bean like is binoculars. So let's get the binoculars out. Put those there. This cute little green heart that just is, yelling to be used. Uh, okay, day. This flag. Okay. I have these little bits and pieces. Oh, there is a backpack in there, and she does have that. Let's see if we can find that backpack. Ready for fun here? Ooh, love that. Journey. Yeah, very good. I'm gonna need a couple of black things because this backpack is black. So I'm gonna go through here and figure out what else I need that's black. So I will take the arrow, the camera, and that bag just to have a little bit more black because I do want that backpack. What color is this heart? This heart is also green. We kind of need a different color heart, but you know what? It's okay. We can do that. Come on. Is there another heart? And we can do the yellow heart like that. Ooh, but I just found this heart, but it's peach. I don't really want to bring in the peach, I don't think. Yeah. Okay. I feel like their Vicky collection that has hiking boots, but it may be an older one. Yeah, I feel like I've seen hiking boots in a collection, but I just don't know where it is. Okay, so we've pulled out a few things from the ephemera pack that we're going to use. So we do have this backpack. We're going to have this paper airplane. And remember, we're putting these in here to add to the black so that we have three little spots of black. That is something that if you're going to do something like I just did, where you bring in something for theme, but it doesn't match the colors you have, you're going to need to find a few other instances of it that you can use. And that's basically what I just did. Is I found three black things so that I can use this backpack that I really want to use because of the pictures. Now, do I wish the backpack wasn't black? Yes, but it is, so therefore, we're making it work. and it won't stand out as odd because the text on here is black, and now we can get away this black, and we have this that's black, so we've got enough kind of going around the page. How are we doing, ladies? Okay. Ooh, gotta take these, put those back in the ephemera collection here. I also have a hard time mixing stars and hearts, so for this layout, we went with hearts. Some people have no problem mixing stars and hearts. I am not that person. I am not that person. Okay, we're doing great. You're cutting out Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. Like you're cutting him out because you don't like him, or you're cutting him out like you need a copy of him. Simple Stories, Safe Travels. I don't think I have Safe Travels. That's probably one travel collection I don't have. Oh, Simple Vintage Woodlands. Yay. B. I have that one. That's probably where I saw it. That's probably where I saw it. Yep. Let's go. Excellent. B to the rescue. B to the rescue. Okay. Not there. There they are. There they are, guys. There's these hiking boots. B, you get the gold star for the woohoo. Yay. Boots. Now where to put them? I'm gonna put them right here. Oh, who else was super excited about that? Me. Chat GPT gets a gold star. Well, that's excellent. You know what? Whatever you did, I got my hiking boots. Well, there you go. Okay. So basic page done. Let's see if we want to add any other little stickers or extra things to it. Let's look at the stickers first. Any word stickers we want to do. Um, see. I do feel like it's a pretty solid page here, so I'm struggling to add anything. But let's and put a couple word stickers here. Adventure, photo op, and road trip. Excellent. Seeing any other of the stickers that I feel like I need to add? I think we're good on that. I mean, it's not really a flower page. Any of these. So because I do have that blue down there, I might add the blue up there. And oh, we got another backpack. We're just going to add another backpack just for the sheer fun of it. And this world earth that I really did like. Okay, so we added some a little bit of sparkles. And guys, I think we're back to Jessica mode where we did a page in 30 minutes. What do you guys think? It's pretty good. We got the hiking boots on at the last minute. Pretty exciting. So I do like, yeah, T is working today. She said she was working earlier. So So what I did was the first week in August 52-week challenge, which is to use a vacation layout. This is what I came together. For those of you that are on now, I will give you a sneak peek of my next two Scrap Lift Sundays. Today's Scrap Lift Sunday will be on, so I will give you the next 3 weeks. Today's will be live at 1 p.m. This is Scrap Lift Sunday for today. This will go live at 1 p.m. It's using all Chamel um, Live to Dream collection. Then next week, Scrap Lift Crafternoon is using 49 Market Spice collection. And then the last one is back to 49 Market Sherbert Gardenia. So catch me every Sunday at 1 p.m. on my YouTube channel for the Scrap Lift Crafternoon. And go over to the My Little Scrapbook Store Facebook page to see the 52-week challenges. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. I will pull up the calendar real quick and tell you who is live next. So tomorrow at 8 p.m., we've got Sherry. Then later this week, we have the design team challenge on the design team on Friday, where we will be once again looking at 52-week challenges. And I think Tisa is not going live on the 21st, but I'm not sure who's covering for her. We'll figure that out. But this weekend on the 23rd is Gina at 10 a.m. We've been missing Gina. She's had some issues with her crafting area, but she'll be back at 10. And T will have our Zoom room this Saturday. So hopefully everybody can make that. And with that, I will leave you guys. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Thanks everyone for watching.